We are here in your house sports for the Week 10 recap of the NFL. I'm Andy.
It's your boy Vassos.
Boy Fat Sam. It's not with us right now. He is currently figuring out what's going on with the whole, Roger Goodell, Dan Snyder, scandal, whoever else is involved, Winnie the Pooh, who knows? He
doing some investigating down there in ODC.
Yeah, so hopefully, if he gets on time, he'll do the on the site report like he always does.
Oh yeah, it's almost kind of a custom here.
Yeah,
man of many Tuesday hats. Shows. Yeah,
man of many hats.
The man on the ground, the man in the field.
He needs a booger mobile. That's what he needs. Is that what it was? The booger mobile.
The booger mobile. Hopefully, he doesn't have to pay the price with his hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it was so bad. We won't see that. But we appreciate y'all joining us. Of course, Facebook In Your House Sports, our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, comment, notification bell, do all that good stuff to get us, in the algorithm, whatnot. Our college football recap is on the channel as well. Comes out every Monday. And then this one comes out every Tuesday. It's what? 3 p.m., 4 p.m.?
4 p.m. Central.
4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you got time to watch it.
That's 5 p.m. for you Eastern folks, and then that's 2 p.m. for you on the West Coast. Mountain time, I have no idea what time that is.
Yeah, it just throws it off.
Yeah.
Hawaii, what is time, really?
Hawaii, you're on your own. I guess it's 3 hours away. I don't know.
Just log in Monday and Tuesday and just wait and see.
You'll find it.
Hit that notification. We'll let you know when we're on and give us some feedback. We'd love to hear the feedback of our take on these games and stories going on around other leagues. But I guess right now that's like the biggest story right now is the investigation.
Is Dan Snyder going to have somebody killed?
It's a whole mess right now. I'm like, take care of the first thing you need to take care of is that stadium.
Exactly.
Take care of it. I need to take care of it right now.
He's taking the theme of living in DC a little too seriously. He's starting to act like the politicians and whatnot.
He's like, I thought that was my job here. Like, no. You have people that, you need to take care of.
Right. You need to fix the toilets.
That's horrible.
Fix the piping. First, fix the team on the field. Well, they kind of got an idea with that. But
that's like his saving grace right now. For right now. But this couldn't happen without me.
Yeah.
But, all right, so the Week 10 kicked off last Thursday with the Falcons at the Panthers. Panthers defeat the Falcons 25-15. Marcus Mariota became an instant GIF, meme, whatever you want to call it.
Oh.
That whatever. Whoa, what? I don't know.
It was like a Madden delay. He's push throw and he's getting hit and finally decides to try to throw the ball after you're on the ground.
I saw a column. It was a parody column, of course, talking about, man, Desmond Ridder has to be the worst quarterback in the world if he cannot come in for Marcus Mariota. At this point, you're like, all right, well, let's try the rookie out. But Mariota, 19-30, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
I mean, they were in first place in the division, so I guess they figured, why not?
Yeah. Easily the worst division in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Because Carolina's still alive to get that division.
Baker Mayfield over there headbutting fools, trying to get himself in concussion protocol so he don't have to start.
And he has to start now. He's like, I'm chilling on this bench, man. Over here acting like I'm reading this clipboard and this iPad. And, I ain't doing nothing.
Trying to be clipboard Jesus over here.
Yeah. But at this point, what do you have to say about these teams? I mean, there's nothing really to say, but they're just trying to make it.
Did Amazon direct this over to Comedy Central?
They must have. I don't know. If you're Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit, man, you gotta be shitting me, man.
I know. At least they had a good game last week.
Yeah, they did.
And it's like, I'm sure he's probably thinking, I was thinking, all right, now if we can get one of those, we'll be, this is what we got. Damn it.
Yeah. And I was thinking to myself, too, when Herbstreit was calling the TCU Texas games, there was at times when Chris Fowler's talking, Herbstreit's just quiet. I'm like, is he having PTSD from Thursday game? This game's not going the way it's supposed to go.
He's probably thinking, did I take my medication today? Is there a reason I'm not as excited? Oh, is it Thursday? It's Thursday. No, that's not Al. Never mind.
Oh no, this is Chris. Oh, whoa. Yeah.
What's going on?
But and so if you're, I don't know, man. I'm a Panthers fan, of course. You know, a Panthers fan just because of their logo when they debut. So I've always been a fan, but not like I am with the Cowboys. But I'm just like, let's go. Let's get the season over with. Like it hurts when they lose. But I was just like that. I'm just like, whatever, man. If they win the division, yay. What's that really going to do? You know, the best thing that happened is they win the division, they win a playoff game, and it'd be against the Cowboys.
That would be the case.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just whatever. And then you go to Sunday, you got the Buccaneers beating the Seahawks 21-16. Tom Brady 2-0 since getting divorced.
Who knew? Who knew? That's all he needed. Giselle was holding him back.
He took it personal.
Yeah, he's imagining the Seahawks defenders were was it her jujitsu or yoga instructor, whatever the hell he is.
He was having a Bobby Boucher game.
He was getting ready to Randy Moss him and be like, "See, this is what you're missing out on." And then he slipped and fell.
That okay? Now, why in the hell would you call that play? Byron Leftwich, come on now.
He's just getting. I guarantee you, it was a vanity play. I guarantee you.
He's probably thinking, "Ain't no one going to think we're going to throw it to you, Tom."
Exactly.
And then he slips and falls.
Oh man, I'm sure them German. You would think he had too many German beers the way he slipped and fell.
Yeah, but shout out to Germany. I mean, we don't. I mean, you couldn't say that, a long time ago, but shout out to Germany. The fans sold out, man,
and they were loud.
Yeah, they were loud.
They were singing the whole time. Like I said, I thought I was watching a soccer game.
That's awesome. That you need that crowd engagement, though. Honestly,
yeah.
But
that's the good thing about the UK crowd, and then now the Germany crowd, even the Mexico crowd.
Mm-hmm.
They're just loud.
Yeah,
and they're engaged. It's like it's something they don't see all the time.
Right. And about time the NFL sends someone like a Tom Brady to these out of the country games. They're always the Jaguars and the whoever. Man, nobody wants to see no damn Jaguars. They want to see the best of the best, and you get Tom Brady, and there you go.
They don't want to see Shad Khan again.
No. He's like, this guy again? God, dog. Hi, Shad. Hi.
Tony, your room's over there, the drawer's over there.
Yeah, go over there. But a big loss for Seattle. I mean, they had momentum. They were 6-3, could have been 7-3. I mean, it doesn't affect them in the division, but
turn the ball over twice in the red zone.
Yes, you can't have that. Can't have that. And it shows too how Tampa Bay's really not that good because they still only won by 5 points with those two turnovers. But Geno Smith, had a pretty decent game. 23-33, 275, 2 touchdowns. But it's not good when you're the leading rusher as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Bucs finally remembered how to stop the run after last week. They're getting run off the field by the Ravens.
So, hypothetically, it's not. I don't say it's happening, but let's say Tampa Bay just goes on a massive undefeated streak and wins the Super Bowl. Do you think Giselle, or you say, "Damn, Giselle, really"? I mean, we'll have that Giselle effect. He's going to come back next year.
Maybe she took half his rings, and he's trying to at least get his 4 back. He's like, "Hey, I'm just trying to keep the one hand full."
And what's next? He's going to sign over his rights to his kids and just win another Super Bowl and go undefeated? Like, I'm getting all these, the distractions are off now.
Right. His kids got to play Madden to spend time with him.
Yeah. I'll create a player, Dad. I'm on your team. Gets traded. Like, damn. With the Bucs are 5-5, still in control of the NFC South, just by a smidgen. Then you have the Vikings and the Bills.
Holy hell!
What the hell, man? Vikings 33-30.
To quote Conrad Thompson, who booked this shit?
Yeah. Now it's a big loss for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Number one is at home. Number two, you're 6-3 now. Home field advantage is, kind of important in December, January.
And they're no longer in first place in the division.
No, at all. Minnesota, 8-1. Your NFC North pick is looking mighty fine right now.
Mm-hmm.
So is it time to put some respect on Minnesota's name?
I think it is. I think it is. It's time to just don't put them in prime time yet. I don't think they're ready for that.
That's the next obstacle they have to
overcome.
Yeah.
But I don't know, since you got old iced out Kirk Cousins over there, I think he might be all right now.
Man, but yeah, it seemed like Buffalo was going to run away with this game, and everyone's already saying, "Oh, here goes Minnesota. They're fake. They're pretenders," But no, Justin Jefferson with the catch of the year so far.
Man, how it's like it's impressive as it is just to go up for that catch and keep the defender from not intercepting it, but to keep the ball from not hitting the ground.
Yes. But gosh, Kirk Cousins. The Kirk Cousins stat line is not impressive at all in this game. He was 30 of 52, 357 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But on the contrary, Josh Allen, same thing, 29 43, 330, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
And 1 fumble, 1 costly fumble.
Yes. Big time. And Justin Jefferson, 10 receptions, 193 yard, 1 touchdown. But Stephon Diggs, 12 receptions, 128. I mean, hey, man, the ballers balled out in this game, but also, like you said, Allen, a costly fumble.
Mm-hmm. God, how do you fumble right there? And that was the first, I think, man, maybe you just take the safety and then hope the defense holds them out.
So you had that happen, and then you had, of course, early in the season with the whole Miami Dolphins game as well. Was it coaching? What's his name? Ken Dorsey went crazy.
Oh.
So
it ran out of time.
Yeah, so, mistakes by a quarterback. But that can be costly in the end because you lose to a division foe, and then, midway through the year, you're losing a game that costs you the division for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go back to those 2 games maybe back in December if home field doesn't come. Those are 2 crucial points.
Exactly. I mean, and it's not like the Bills' schedule gets any easier.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that division is not a lock for them. Actually, I don't even think they're in second place in their division, are they?
They are currently 3rd. Because Miami holds that tiebreaker.
Miami and New York both hold tiebreakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, Buffalo, my favorite to win. So I think all of us picked them right.
I think we all picked Buffalo to be in the Super Bowl, and I think to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So, I mean, sky's not falling, but still, it's getting tougher now. You have to. These teams in the division that you didn't expect to be a top are there.
Yeah, it's like on Rocky IV when he cuts Drago. You see, he's not a man, or he's not a machine. He's a man.
Yeah, that's what they're doing to Buffalo right now. But shout out to Minnesota, 8-1. Then you got the Lions coming back from behind. They got the victory that they've just been waiting for, and coming back from behind, beating the Bears, 31-30.
And to do it on a pick six.
Yes.
The weakness of your team, your defense. The defense wins the game.
They outscored Chicago 21-6 in the 4th quarter. Shout out Dan Campbell.
He must threatened to kill him or something, or
I mean, he probably showed him a gun at halftime.
He probably did.
I'm talking about his arm.
Said, hey, you ain't getting on this plane.
Choke you out. But we talk about Justin Fields. I was a big Justin Fields hater in the beginning of the year, but I mean, they're finding his way. He's doing his thing now. I see that. Shout out. But man, it's a heartbreaking loss for Chicago, honestly.
It really is. I mean, considering they finally, I think, figured out how to use him the right way. They've retailored the offense to fit his strong suit instead of just saying, hey, this is what you're going to do.
That's the difference between, I look at Denver and Chicago, where Denver struggles, what we'll talk about in a minute. There's no adjustment with Denver. It's like, just let Russ cook.
Yeah.
But with Chicago, it's like the coach sat down and like, all right, we got to figure out what's going on. And, they went to Justin Fields' strengths. Yeah, they haven't won games, but they're putting up more points than what they've been doing, and they've been competitive. And
Exactly.
you see their defense let them down pretty much for Detroit to come back in this game.
Right.
Like, oh, shit, I got to talk about defense.
But it's also, it's like, yeah, he's not throwing for a ton of yards, but he's running for a ton of yards.
Yeah. And it's going to open up that passing game for him to throw.
He's throwing for like 150 and running for like 150.
He's doing his best Lamar Jackson.
Exactly.
As long as he stays healthy, that's the key thing with them. They need to put him in positions to stay healthy.
Right. But I think he's a much smarter runner than, say, Lamar was his first year.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he's not, he knows, hey, I just got to get down or go out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Lamar's like, I'm a big guy. I can take it. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just tall.
That or he's like, I'm fast. They can't catch me.
Yeah. Like, I ain't not Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And then the before mentioned Denver Broncos, Titans beat them 17-10. Titans go to 6-3. Denver 3-6. Russell Wilson 21-42, 286 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
If it wasn't for that bomb and busting coverage.
Yeah.
Denver just, I mean, just take your pick. I mean, that defense is balling. That defense is great. That offense,
nothing.
Seattle's over there going, yes, excellent.
The plan's working to perfection.
Exactly.
To be a defensive player in Denver, you have to be pissed off, though, man. Like, come on now.
Now we see why Von Miller chose not to go back to Denver.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's like, nah.
And I guess, and we started hearing the rumblings, maybe last season or the beginning or the ending of the season prior about Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. And, we were like, well, they'll probably get rid of Pete Carroll. It's what they usually do. But in this standpoint, it's like, nah, it's the player.
It's the player,
yeah. You be Russell Wilson. Come on now. But now you're seeing
squeaky clean. Oh, squeaky clean Russ.
Yeah, it's like when he went to Denver, you're starting to see the ego. I'm like, Russell Wilson. What the hell? Remember who your chick was when you got drafted. He's trying to eat your head off, man. Yeah. I don't know. To me, he's fake, man. He's fake.
Doing high knees on the plane.
Yeah, they're fake praising God. Shut up. You're listening to he's just he's rubbing me the wrong way now.
Yeah.
So Broncos fans, I'm sorry. Then you have the Chiefs beat the Jaguars 27-17. Kansas City 7-2. Jacksonville 3-7. Big win for Kansas City. Taking care of the teams that they're supposed to take care of.
Exactly. Scary moment though, losing Juju there.
Yeah, that was
took a huge hit.
Yeah. Very scary. Patrick Mahomes, 26-35, 331 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Pacheco, I like saying that last name. 16 carries, 82 yards.
And he looks like a bigger Tyreek Hill. Except just not as fast, but
yeah.
I mean, it's the number 10. But he's almost the same body type, but you just see those shoulders are so much bigger.
Yeah. And of course, speed's not there. You can't teach that.
Can't teach it now. But
Mahomes
continues putting out MVP numbers.
It's amazing. Just amazing. He's just, I'm not even a big Patrick Mahomes fan, but I'm not a Patrick Mahomes hater. I just respect him and appreciate that he's here because of the way he plays. But I just don't like when commentators, especially in college, try to compare quarterbacks' throws to Mahomes.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
That's a once in a lifetime kind of quarterback.
To me, he's like a Steph Curry. You know what I mean? You can't duplicate that. That's special.
Yeah, you can't teach a guy how to shoot threes.
No.
You can teach him how to line up and shoot it. Now, as far as him making it, no.
And the way he makes them too.
Yeah.
The shots he takes, you can't. No.
So you don't tell your guys, hey, pull up from 40 feet and take the shot.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
So he's just that special talent that,
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not one of those things that quarterback coaches teach their guys. Hey, you know what? Roll to your right and throw with your left.
exactly. Andy Reid's not showing him that.
I'm sure he tried. I'm sure that first year of the scout team, he's probably doing this. And you know what? I'm gonna let him do that. Let's see how far he gets. And
Yeah.
then it actually worked. He's like, and I am not saying nothing. I will draw a mustache on him.
That's as far as I'll go. But Jacksonville 3-7. Consider what's been going on in Jacksonville. I consider this a positive season.
Yeah, compared to, I think they only had one win at this point in the season last year.
With all the distractions going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're in football games. I mean, it's not like they're getting destroyed week in and week out.
Right. They're competitive.
Yeah. So hey, give them their due for right now, I guess. They got the Dolphins defeat the Browns 39-17. Miami 7-3. Cleveland drops to 3-6. Tua 25-32, 285 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Tua is not what everybody thought he was. Everyone thought he was going to be a bust.
Big time.
And it shows that when you got a coach that believes in you, man, sky's the limit. But it also doesn't hurt that you got probably the once in a lifetime receiver that is Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I think, remember, a lot of people were talking about how, everyone's already talking about Tua was going to overthrow him or not get the ball to him or anything. But Tua's shutting up the doubters big time.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to have Jalen Waddle either.
No. I mean, it's like 1A, 1B.
But yeah, you said it too, the coaching aspect of it. Brian Flores, we felt was a good coach. We felt he got dealt a bad hand and whatnot. But Mike McDaniel, he's something else, right? This dude comes in here looking like Rick Moranis on the Little Giants. But he's carving up these plays, and he's one of those rare, Sean McVay type guys.
Yeah.
All these teams are trying to hire. But he's one that's actually, right now, seemingly
between him and between him and Kevin McConnell, you can tell where the real genius, I think, was coming from that Super Bowl team.
Yeah, seriously. Then we have the Giants defeat the Texans 24-16.
We suck. But at least we were competitive in this game, although it wasn't until towards the end. It's just, the defense had some busts in coverage, which led to long scoring plays. But I give it to this that we're not giving up.
Right.
We're trying to compete. It's just you can't win when you turn the ball over in the red zone.
I was keeping up with the game a little bit, and I was like, man, Texas might win.
It looked like we were going to have a chance, and then once Mill, we get a big run by Pierce, set back by holding. So then we run another play, illegal formation. I'm like, are you serious? So, and then he decides he's going to go deep, and throws into double, triple coverage, and it's in the end zone. So it's like, oh, good God! It's like he predetermined where he was going to go with the ball.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's first down. just get yards. Don't go for the home run.
Do you think Lovie Smith is a placeholder?
I think until the next big offensive guru comes around, I think he'll stick around. I think it's definitely not a one and done like David Culley was.
Yeah. We all agree David Culley shouldn't have been a head coach.
I think it's like a stopgap. I think it's maybe 3 years if he doesn't produce a winning record.
Or he gets a great OC to come and help.
Pep Hamilton, man, that might work in the XFL or in the USFL, but that don't work in the NFL, bro. It's like, Dameon Pierce is making you look a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
than what your play calling actually is, because you just don't have that kind of talent.
And with the Giants, Brian Daboll's the guy that I felt like who he was going to be. He's a New York type of coach, ripping his offensive line on the sideline.
Oh God, I really thought he was gonna square up and punch one.
Yeah,
one point.
like man, that's sometimes is what they need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it showed that whole Alabama Nick Saban-esque coaching that he got over there.
Oh yeah.
But like I always felt when I saw him arrive in a freaking Ford truck to his press conference in the snow, this is the guy right here.
This is the dude.
He's the dude. And I mean, they're producing results 7-2.
I think they haven't won that many games. What, since the last time they made the playoffs?
Yeah, seriously. So hate to see it. Then you have the Saints and Steelers. Pittsburgh beats New Orleans 20-10. It's just so weird seeing Pittsburgh, 3-6.
Hey man, they might pull it together. They might pull the nose up.
They have opportunity to,
because they have a solid defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great, but it's solid between Watt and then Fitzpatrick, who didn't play this game. But
yeah, and their schedule it's kind of favorable to them. Just looking ahead, they got Cincinnati at home, then they got the Colts, Falcons on the road, Ravens at home, Panthers on the road, Raiders at home, Ravens again be on the road, and the Browns to close the year at home. They have an opportunity to go at least 8-9, maybe 9-8, to keep the streak of above 500.
And for whatever reason, no matter how bad either team is, the Ravens and the Steelers always play each other close. Mm-hmm. It's just even when the Steelers were great and the Ravens were terrible, it was a neck and neck game the whole time.
Yep.
And even when the roles are reversed, it's neck and neck.
I love watching those games, man. Joey Porter, Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, Jamal Lewis. Like those games were just brutal.
Mouth. Yeah.
Oh man, yes. And then the Saints, I mean, they're still in control. They can win the division.
They're not that far out
at all.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're a quarterback away from being a decent team because they have they've got receivers. They just don't have much of a line. And their quarterback play is very lacking.
Yeah, they're missing two important pieces. Because we know Winston ain't it, man.
No.
He's all hype. He's like Jimbo. You learn from the best.
James doing his best Jimbo impression.
Yeah. Oh, man, let's talk about this one right here. You got the Colts defeating the Raiders 25-20. The Raiders lose to Saturday on a Sunday. Jeff Saturday making his coaching debut. 1-0.
He predicted it. He said the Raiders are terrible.
That is awesome, though. That's like us doing that. I know, obviously, we're not no Jeff Saturday, but, just tweeting something stupid, and here we go again to coach them. Like, oh, damn.
What was it, like 2 weeks prior? A week prior?
It was not that long ago. But the Colts go to 4-5-1. Las Vegas 2-7. Man.
How do you let Matt Ryan run? Would he run for like 30, 40 yards on one play?
Yeah, Matt Ryan looked like he was 25 out there.
Thought he was back in Boston College doing a beer run.
Let's call it what it is, man. This team is not responding to Josh McDaniels.
No.
At all. Derek Carr pretty much just threw him under the bus, threw the coaching staff under the bus.
Yeah.
Very politely.
I think he's not bought into whatever McDaniels has been selling. Like he bought in all the way with Gruden, and he bought in all the way with what was the coach's name? The interim.
Yeah. What did I start with? Like an F or something?
Damn it. I can't remember how's your family? That guy.
Yeah.
Richie, whatever his name is. Kept wanting to say incognito, but I was like, nope, that's the wrong guy. But yeah, he bought into what he was selling. Of course, last year set of circumstances were completely different.
Rich Basasi.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right, Versace or whatever. But yeah, uh, I mean, that guy put that team together and rallied around him, and Carr carried him on his back. Now it's like he doesn't have the motivation. He's just like, guys, you gotta help me. I can't.
Yeah,
I did this last year and I can't do it again.
he's burnt out.
Yeah,
He's burnt out.
you can tell the whole weight of the organization is on his back. He's definitely starting to crumble.
Yeah, and he hasn't been put in the best situations.
Yeah,
Gruden, yeah, probably the best situation, but at times, Gruden can be overbearing
yeah,
as a coach. And I don't know. To me, I don't know. I think twice. I think both ways. Like I can see where fans will be like, "Yeah, but Derek Carr's been in the league 9 years now. He should have it together." But honestly, though, when you go through coaching changes and then some are better than others, but in this case, not at all.
yeah.
You're not going to perform well at all. And if your team's not performing well, hell, why am I even trying to? I'm
Right.
done.
Especially if it's like you think it's one of those situations where McDaniel's like, no, my system works.
Mm-hmm.
You fit to what I do. I don't fit what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You adjust your game to what I call.
Yeah.
And Carter's like, dude, like that was New England. You had Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It looked like it was okay with Mac Jones for like a year.
Right.
But it's like, no, dude. It's like it don't work that way.
So, and of course, Dummy Davis, the owner, is like, "Oh, everything's going great. Yeah, we're fine. McDaniels is great." I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. He's just coordinator. That's all he is coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you recoup the money. Just fire him as a head coach, keep him as an offensive coordinator, and just bring somebody else in.
Like we said, they should have just gave, Basasi, whatever, however you say his name. I know I'm butchering his name, but should have at least given him this year to see, because they turned up, man. They're playing hard for the dude, like you said. Just give him that time, see what happens.
Maybe McDaniels is having postpartum syndrome, from New England.
Something. But with that roster they had, they should be well more than 2-7.
Oh yeah, you get the best receiver in football, and even the defense is pretty decent.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
It's like it's like we were talking in our group text. It's like, yeah, he's gonna beat Derek Carr right now is the scapegoat for this team right now, and they have yet to play a complete game of football. Even the games they won, they just got lucky and played good on offense the second half.
Yeah. And Derek Carr just seems like a good guy. I hope if he leaves Las Vegas, I hope he goes to a situation that for the rest of his career can at least give him an opportunity to showcase what he's about and some stability.
Here's what'll happen. He'll leave. We'll take him. We'll get him hurt. Then he'll go to NFL Network and join his brother.
He'll retire. He'll go to Houston. Oh, damn, I'm retiring. I don't know what happened to my brother. I'm going. But hey, Jeff Saturday, was talking to town as well.
How do you lose to a guy who last coached high school football and went 3-7 in high school football?
That's painful. And who tweeted, like we said, that you suck.
He tweeted. He caught his shot.
Should have been extra motivation to go out there and beat the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
And you lose it at home as well. It's just bad right now for Las Vegas. All right, then you had the Green Bay Packers defeat the Dallas Cowboys 31-28. This is the reason why I said I was never going to say anything bad about Green Bay until after this game. So I'm going to say something bad about Green Bay. I cannot stand Aaron Rodgers. 8-2 against the Cowboys lifetime. He just shows up, man. I mean, he didn't even play a hell of a game, but that running game was the difference. Big time. Mm-hmm. Big time. So Green Bay's 4-6, Dallas 6-3. Aaron Rodgers, 14-20, 224 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dak Prescott, 27-46, 265, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I'll tell you what, this game is where they missed Ezekiel Elliott big time.
I mean, Pollard still had a hell of a game running the ball.
Yeah, he did.
But
like they would have opened up the playbook a little more because they had Pollard out there, the sky
yeah,
up with Zeke. But I don't know what it is. Green Bay just always has the number for some reason.
It's like he has the number for Dallas and he has a number for Chicago.
Yeah. And old Mike McCarthy trying to flex with the whole Lombardi jacket, and then you lose. Then you make a dumbass call.
At least kick the field goal, bro.
Do it, man. You smash your headsets. I'm thinking, did you smash the headsets because you probably wanted to kick the field goal, but you're like, you know what, Kellen, let's go for it. Or you smashed the headphones because I showed up in the Vince Lombardi jersey, and now I'm going to look like a dumbass.
I'll go with the second one. I'll go with the second one. I'm sure he was thinking, damn it, Jerry, get out of my headset.
Seriously, you never know.
Hey, Mike, you go for that. You win that game.
You wore the jacket, Mike. He's probably, damn it, Jerry, you told me to wear the jacket.
You put it in my hotel room, damn you.
You said, Mike, you going to go out there naked or you wear this jacket? I think nobody wants to see you naked, Mike.
You either go out there voluntarily with it or I'm going to make you go out there with it.
But big loss. This is a big loss for Dallas.
Yeah.
They should have won this game. They had this game. They should have won. And no.
Especially when you're up 14 going into the fourth quarter.
Yes. And I was so uncomfortable watching this game. I did not enjoy this game. We could have been up 42-0 going into the fourth quarter. I'm stressing out.
Because if anybody would have found a way, it'd have been Aaron Rodgers. Just 5 straight bombs, and it's like next thing you know, 2 minutes to go, he's got the ball.
I do have to agree with Aaron Rodgers on one thing though. The play call that Matt LaFleur called on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, where he wanted to pass the ball and Rodgers was pissed off on the sideline. I don't know.
Is that where he gave him that look?
Yeah, he told me to run the shit out. Like,
yeah,
come on now. And I was like, damn, we're gonna win this game. But it didn't happen. But I was like, yeah, I mean, your running game's working. Why are you trying to
throw it?
Stupid. It was dumb. And when he seen him pass the ball, I was like, he passed. You dumbass. Yes. I'm like, all right, here we go. Gonna win. Nah, never mind.
You think Kellen Moore's frequency got mixed up with LaFleur?
Something, man. Jerry got on the wrong headset. So you run that, you pass that ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're gonna pass the ball. I don't know who that was. We're gonna pass the ball. That Jesus, like, talk to me. But anyway, yeah. So big loss for Dallas. Should have won that game. Impacts them, of course, in the division and everything else. Could this be the
launching point for Green Bay?
Yeah, for Green Bay. Could it be? I mean, Aaron Rodgers legitimately looked excited, towards the last couple of plays.
I mean, you could tell at the beginning a big change from the beginning of the game to the end of the game because he was locked in at the end of the game versus at the beginning, he just like, here we go again. With the receivers dropping the ball on.
Yeah. I don't know. Could be. Hope not. And then you have the Cardinals defeat the Rams 27-17. Cardinals go to 4-6. The Rams 3-6.
Call of Duty came out this week, or the previous week, so I think that Kyle Myers said, you know what? I'm overdue. I got to play. Coach, I'm out. Colt, go ahead, take over. I'm not even going to show up.
Right. Colt McCoy balled out, man.
Yeah. He thought he was back at Texas.
Yeah, and I was looking at the Rams. Who the hell is Wolford? What's going on here?
That's the effects of F them picks.
Seriously, though. But gosh, and you got Cooper Kupp, who's going to be out for a while now.
Yeah.
Your only receiver that you have. Man, you talk
about
about
Stafford will throw the ball to.
Yeah, you talk about a down year. My gosh.
The Super Bowl hangover is real.
Very real. And I'm asking myself too because you remember there was that rumor about Sean McVay like retiring. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, what? I mean, maybe he's burnt out, like he said, and he's like, "I'll do it." But to me, I think it's showing.
How much of that do you think was the people he put around him, and now that they're gone, it's like it's all on him, and he's just like, I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
He's just overwhelmed because now he doesn't have those other people to bounce ideas off of or say, no, that's stupid. Do this instead.
Because now he's at the level where these coaches are like, oh yeah, coach, oh yeah.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of yes men around him.
And it shows. It shows. So I'm thinking that's probably why he was thinking about maybe I might take some retirement and take some time off because he saw it coming. Like,
yeah. He saw his downfall.
Yeah. It's like, it's not fun, you know?
Yeah.
It's getting kind of more stressed. And you can see, man, he's our age, but look at him. We look a lot younger than he does.
His spotter now does not even have to do that much work.
No. So I started watching the first episode was last Tuesday of the Hard Knocks in season with the Cardinals. 10 minutes in, I'm like, this team's a joke. Kingsbury's not the guy. I don't care. They can win all these games out, and he's not the guy, man. And they're a joke, man. They just seem so. It's a big difference between watching Detroit's Hard Knocks and Arizona's Hard Knocks because Detroit's, man, they were all kind of together. Like, you know, that one goal is like just win one game, pretty much. Arizona's just like, you got the eagle here, eagle there. Kyler Murray thinking he's the greatest of all time. It's just a lot of. Doesn't seem pretty good in Arizona right now. So I'm interested to see the episode tonight.
That, and you know, the fact that the last few games, you know, you've had DeAndre Hopkins go over there and try to calm him down, and he's like, "No, you slow, calm down, calm the down." He's yelling, "Deal, all right, you know what? I'm out."
Yeah, it's a go. Yeah, going like we talked about the Kingsbury, him, and then Hopkins and Murray this past 2 weeks ago, maybe it was when that happened.
The past 2 or 3 games, he's been screaming at everybody, and you're just like, dude, what are you yelling at?
So somebody must have said something that pissed him off, and now he's got that little man syndrome.
They probably told him step up or grow up, one of the two.
He's like, "Where's your step stool at? Step up."
No, they probably said it's time to put your big boy pants on. Make the big boy throws.
So I'm interested to see what happens tonight on this episode. These damn fools. Then you have the 49ers defeat the Chargers 22-16. San Francisco 5-4. The Chargers go to 5-4.
The Chargers very disappointing. They have it's always like this has been the theme of the Chargers since Phillip Rivers was there. They have all this talent, all this potential, all this hype. And some seasons they perform very well, but then when they get time to playoffs, they peter out. Now they're petering out before they even get to the playoffs.
Yeah. It's like every week we talk about how they lost this game this time, and they're in almost every game.
They find new ways to lose.
I don't know. I feel like Staley, I don't know if he's on the hot seat, but he ain't it either.
No, he relies way too much on analytics. I mean, he coaches the game like he's playing Madden.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 8. We're going to go for it. Bro, we're on our 20.
Yeah, I know. We're going for it.
We're going for it. They won't expect it.
Duh.
Coach, it's the first half.
It's our first possession. Yeah, I know. Let's go. Come on.
They'll never expect it. Let's do it.
Yeah, you can't. Nah, you just can't do that.
Yeah.
He's a joke, man. He's another one that's just a joke.
I think he just got lumped in with that new young coach initiative that they're like, oh, we got to hire a young guy. Got to get a guy that's, offensive minded and, that one of those young, fresh names.
Yeah. I feel like there's a workshop in the NFL that it's a mandatory workshop that you have to attend. The young coaches go. and they all look
Yeah.
the same. But you know, it doesn't make sense because, like I said, we talked about, you know, Mike McDaniel seems like he's the guy right
Yeah.
now. You find those few out of the crop that are actually
Yeah.
the guys, and I feel like McDaniel's one that he doesn't rely on analytics. He's like, my gut says do this. All right.
He goes with the flow of the game.
Yeah, he feels, you know, all right, what's the sense of the team? What's the sense of this game? Where we're at? Nah, just guys, just go ahead and punt it this time. We'll get our defense to go and we'll regroup. We'll do this, right?
Yeah.
He's just even keel, you know? And McVay for a while was kind of that way too, but now you see them more, like you said, I got to do them. Oh shit! Well, it's on me now. Like,
Yeah. I don't have nobody to bounce his idea off of
Yeah.
and tell me if it's good or bad.
and Kyle Shanahan too is kind of more of that. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. You know, he's working with what he has, but Staley's
Yeah.
like, nah, we'll do that.
He just gives into his worst instincts.
It'll be like 4th and 1. They're at, you know, the opposing team's 21-yard line. The wind's blowing, like horrible. Let's kick the field goal. What?
It's like you'll go for it on 4th and a mile, but you won't go for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and 2.
Coach, just 20 seconds left. We're down by 6 points. I know.
We got touchdown. We got no timeouts.
Let's kick the field goal.
We're gonna run the ball.
Yeah, onside kick. They won't see you coming. Like what? Nah, but he's a joke. That they're too talented to be in that position right now.
Yeah,
Too talented.
you feel bad for Justin Herbert because it's like they're wasting his prime years.
Yeah. Yeah, because we talked about him, Mahomes, Allen. Those are the guys that, you know,
Yeah,
the future.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what his contract situation is, but
Not sure either.
maybe he'll go to New York.
Maybe that would help. Jimmy G just continues to have a career.
He's like, hey, I'm getting these dubs.
Right. I don't care if I throw touchdowns or not.
Yeah.
I'll just hand the ball off and only throw it 8 times.
What was that stat? He's like 10-0 or something.
Like 10-2 or something like that when he doesn't throw a touchdown.
I mean, all I do is win.
Right. when you don't do anything in the group project and still get an A.
That's Jimmy G all the way. He's got the rings to prove it.
Right.
Man, and then Monday night, yet the Commanders dethroned the Eagles from the undefeated realm. Miami Dolphins of what, 72?
1972 Dolphins popped the champagne last night.
32-21. Washington 5-5. Philly drops to 8-1. Man, you talk about a game plan to perfection. So Washington ended time of possession 40-24 to Philly's 19-36.
Good God. It's hard to win a game like that.
They had the ball 80% of the game.
Unless you have like the New England Patriots offense of 2007,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ain't winning that game.
No. Like I was telling you, I caught this game in the second half, and Washington looked solid. They played to their strengths. They threw analytics out the wall, out the damn door. Here's what's working right now. Let's keep doing it. And the defense, you know, they gave up one big play.
Yeah.
To set up a Philly touchdown. But other than that, I mean, God, Washington looked good.
They kept them off balance. They were never able to get a read on, okay, they're going to lean on running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They kept them off balance, mixed between run, pass, just really never gave Philadelphia's defense a chance to settle in.
Yeah.
Especially after that turnover. When that turnover happens, like, okay, here we go. Philly's got them. This is game.
Mm-hmm.
And then they respond, drive right down the field and score.
Old school football.
Yeah, very much.
Like. Old school football. And Scott Turner, the offense coordinator, I don't know if he gets as much love as he should, but he's working with what he has, which, you know, they don't have no. You know, Heineke's becoming a name now. Good quarterback. Robinson got shot.
50 Cent.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing great. You know what I mean? And
Gibson's, pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah. Continue to build. I mean, watch out.
I mean, it's Terry McLaurin or bust as far as receivers.
Pretty much, yeah. And like you mentioned too, the defense, Chase Young hasn't even played this year at all
Yeah,
off
but
the ACL injury.
that team, man, they're finding ways to win in spite of all the problems they have, and including Carson Wentz,
Yes.
including having Carson Wentz as your starting quarterback.
Who's just looking like, well, what's next?
He's probably thinking, all right, where's my next team? Paycheck hit, honey, Megan, Meghan Markle.
He's like, I can go to Las Vegas. They can't blame me there.
Could you imagine that combination
Oh man, they go to the Super Bowl, man.
of Wentz and McDaniels?
They go to the Super Bowl, win it all. I'm like, what the hell?
That would be funny.
Yeah,
I would laugh.
but Ron Rivera, man, we talk about Ron Rivera, how these players are talking about coaching. Let's go back to coaching, right? Ron Rivera is that coach that gets that respect. Players want to play for him, and it shows. Like last night,
Right.
Versus Las Vegas Raiders. Where McDaniels is, this is where we're going to do it. But Ron's that guy, man. He's old school. He understands the game. He knows, hey, he called out Carson Wentz, which he really didn't, but he did.
Yeah.
To say, hey, man, this quarterback, Heineke's the guy.
Exactly. It's like we don't have a leader, and that's our leader right now.
Yeah, and they're rallying behind Heineke.
And I think, like, we were talking about earlier that guys just want to play for Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, what he showed as a player. And then what was it? Was it last year or the year before where he had this cancer diagnosis?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And he, of course, doesn't say nothing until I think somebody leaked it to the press. And then they asked me, he just said, yeah, I'm not going to say nothing, but yeah. And I think that's gained a whole new respect from the teams. Like, yeah, we already thought the world of this guy. Now it's like, damn, he's showing up to practice like this and not saying nothing.
Yeah. Kind of how Chuck Pagano was when he was going through his cancer.
Yeah.
Another coach rally around him. But they're 5-5. Very much still, can make some noise. And I was impressed. I really was. I'm not a fan of these teams, but I was like, I'm a fan of Ron Rivera. But I was like, man, this is the type of football that I love. Is when you got a bunch of players that are just trying to find a way to win, and then they go out and execute a game plan and just do it to nearly perfection. This is the result you get.
Exactly. Viva la raza.
Seriously, right? And then he just lost his mom. They said,
"Oh no shit!"
Last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said in the game because they said in the game that he just lost his mom, and then Joe Bucks said Troy Aikman just lost his mom too a couple of days ago.
Oh damn!
Yeah, and they mentioned it in the broadcast. I was like, oh my gosh! And how Troy was calling that game, yeah,
and kept it together.
Yeah, that's what Joe Buck said. He told Troy, he goes, you talked about your mom's toughness, and he's like, well, it's showing right now with you being able to call this game and, talk about Ron Rivera. And I'm like, dog.
Yeah. Just tug on the heartstrings, why don't you?
Yeah, seriously. I was like, damn.
Wasn't planning on crying watching the football.
Like, man, you're watching two teams on light now. I'm invested. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough. And that shows again. They probably wanted to win this game for Rivera.
Exactly.
So, yeah. I mean, hey, shout out to Ron Rivera, man, doing this thing. Carolina, you're stupid. That's all I got to say. Gosh. All right, so let's get ready to do these picks for starting in 2 days. It's just funny, man. We do this show, then bam, 2 days. Here we go. Another game.
Find out whether we're right or wrong pretty quick.
Right.
Usually the Thursday night games kind of give us an indicator of, all right,
how are we going to go?
How's this week going to look?
So hopefully they get a good name Thursday night. You got the Titans at the Packers. This should be an interesting game.
It'll be interesting if Tannehill actually starts.
Yeah.
Because if Malik Willis has to start, no.
I'm going to go with Green Bay. I think they got the hot hand right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think they found their mojo.
Then you have the Sundays. You got the Bears at the Falcons.
Mm.
Going with the Bears.
Give me Justin Fields and the Bears.
You have the Browns at the Bills. Going Buffalo.
Get the tables. It's Bills Mafia.
All right, Jeff Saturday. See if we can do it 2 weeks in a row. We got the Eagles at the Colts.
I think the Eagles come out pissed off.
Yeah, I'm going Philly. I was going to say maybe it starts. No, it's not going to start down. I hope it does, but no. Then you have the Jets at the Patriots. An interesting game here. I'm going to go with New England.
I think I'm going to go with the Jets. I think they've learned that, hey, you can't just go in there and expect to run over Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Especially when he has your number as an organization.
Literally, probably.
Yeah. It's like you can't underestimate that team.
He probably got files that could put that organization under the ground.
He's the one that probably is going to have to take down Dan Snyder.
Then you have the Rams at the Saints. Man, a couple years ago, this was the game. Now it's like,
this was in the Superdome, the no pass interference call.
Yeah. Man, this is tough.
These teams are struggling.
Gosh. I'd go New Orleans.
Yes. No guarantee if Stafford's playing. It's New Orleans.
You have the Lions at the Giants.
I think this will be a fun game.
I'm going for Detroit out of,
out of spite.
But Detroit, I mean, if they put their hands on make Daniel Jones beat them, they can squeeze it out.
I don't know. He's been playing a lot better than he has in years past.
Yeah, he has.
I think Daboll probably threatened to kill him and leave him in the Hudson or whatever rivers out there by New Jersey.
He's like, you going to cut me, coach? No, I'm going to kill you. Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to put you 6 feet under. You ever seen The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Okay. No turnovers. I'll take the Giants.
Then you got the Panthers at the Ravens. I'm going Baltimore.
Pay Lamar. Pay that man.
Yeah, it should have been paid yesterday. Then you got the Commanders at the Texans. Washington.
If they'd have laid an egg yesterday, I would have felt confident picking Houston. But the fact that they actually went out there and won, all confidence out the window.
Washington's only favored by 3 right now, though. It's interesting.
Is Carson Wentz playing?
If
Carson Wentz was playing, I would feel fully confident that we would win.
Seriously. Man, and you have the Raiders at the Broncos.
Jesus.
You talk about must win for Las Vegas. Because Derek Carr's about to just, I don't know.
Derek Carr's about to go Henry Ruggs or Aaron Hernandez if he doesn't win this game.
Seriously, right? Man, let's go with I'm going with the Broncos.
I think Russ is going to cook.
Cook some ramen noodles, boy. With seasoning this time. He's been cooking without the seasoning.
You know what? I'm going to give. I'm going to go with Derek Carr. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Then we got the Cowboys at the Vikings. I'm gonna go with Dallas.
Is this a 3:00 game?
Yeah.
Skull. Let's go with the Vikes.
You got the Bengals at the Steelers. On Cincinnati. Do it. Do it.
No Jamar Chase. You know what? I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
Do it. And Sunday night, you have the Chiefs at the Chargers. Go with Kansas City just because I don't want what's his name to be the head coach of Chargers anymore.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Kansas City, man, big time.
Especially considering that the Chargers always find a way to lose against the Chiefs. It's just like the Raiders. They can be up the whole game, and then in the fourth quarter, they find a way to blow it.
Yeah, when it matters most, let's lose it.
Yeah.
Then in Mexico, Monday night, you got the 49ers at the Cardinals. I hope there's some parents out there that don't think Kyler Murray's their kid in uniform. Mexico. Mijo, got the...
Mijo, who let you out there? Aye, they let the little kid run out there. Aye.
Aye, look at him. I'll go with 49ers.
Little cucaracha. Yeah, the 49ers.
We're short. We can talk about that. Dang it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's funny. You start seeing grandmas throwing their chocolates out there at the 49ers defense.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
He's a little boy. El niño.
Leave him alone. He's only 8. Oh, we appreciate y'all joining us. Like social media, Facebook, In Your House Sports, YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, do all that good stuff. In Your House Sports, you get some great content like this. I'm Manny D.
Your boy Vasos.
Peace out.
Peace.